Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Form of Therapy. My name is Cheok PD, and today on the Culture Study, I'm going to be checking out AtHeart's debut music video for Plot Twist. So this is a brand new girl group debut from Titan Content, and this is a new company founded a couple of years ago by a former SM CEO. The group is titled AtHeart because at their core, it's about being authentic. Being authentic within the K-pop industry, within the mainstream industry, it's a rather difficult thing to do, and it's a rather difficult line to toe. I'm curious. It's a big part of their branding. It's like they want authentic, traditional K-pop training, whatever that means, and they want this group to be authentic and genuine. So whatever that means, we're gonna find out. So let's go ahead and check out Plot Twist by AtHeart.
Don't know what you got till it's gone. Don't know what you got gone. Don't know what you got. Don't know what you got till it's. Don't know what you got till it's gone. Don't know what you got gone. Don't know what you got. Don't know what you got till it's. 고개 접어도 눌러버린 버튼. There's no going back after the egg. Love every kill 난 모르겠어 살다. 뭐가 정 the beat and baby I'm sick.
Interesting beat.
수많은 사람 정도는 happy 시간을 멈춰서도 plot twist 한없이 들뜨는 기분도 잠시 왜 눈물이 떨어져도 가면 눈 뜨면 TikTok fall in love 한 방울씩 더 drip drop fall in love another plot twist 한 번 더 another plot twist 내 맘대로 I guess I might have tripped and fell in love I guess I might have tripped and fell in love Another plot twist 새롭게 Another plot twist 상상해도 이상해도 달콤했다가 씁쓸 And high high 했다 low low 서지러워도 좋기만 해 멈춰서 거기 다가오면 괜히 밀어내고 싶지 나도 날 모르겠지 얘들 어디로 튈지 날 모르는 마음이 제멋대로 love and hate plot twist 자꾸만 답답해 화가 나 왠지 더 짜증난 말투로도 가만 눈 뜨면 TikTok fall in love 한 방울씩 더 drip drop fall in love Another plot twist 한 번 더 Another plot twist 내 맘대로 I guess I might have tripped and fell in love I guess I might have tripped and fell in love Another plot twist 새롭게 Another plot twist 상상해도 이상할걸 너도 날 쉽게는 읽을 수 없이 복잡한 감정인걸 plot twist 이상을 뒤엎고 마주친 눈빛 부서지는 클리셰 plot twist Don't know what you got till it's gone Don't know what you got gone Don't know what you got Don't know what you got till it's gone
Wow. Wow. Okay. AtHeart, I see you. Okay. I love that debut. I love that song. It absolutely captured my heart. It was such an emotionally beautiful song. It moved me. And that's what art should do. It should move you. And it often does, you know, most K-pop songs do move me, but typically in a very excited way, in a very hyper way, in a, oh, I'm having fun type of a way. But this moved me on a very emotional, guttural level. And I don't even know what spurned my inspiration to even look into this group before I checked out the music video. Something about the name AtHeart just kind of stood out to me, and I wanted to know what the reasoning behind the name was. And I gotta say, I don't know about authenticity or genuineness because I don't know them personally, but do they get to the core of like emotion? Yeah. I think something that I always really love within K-pop songs are songs that move you. Songs that where it feels like the artists are singing with emotion. When I hear that, I hear the desperation of the artist, of the singer, some sort of a passion. When a song is sometimes extremely concept driven, that's not necessarily a bad thing. You can have a concept driven song, but then the song might lose personality from the group itself, and the song's concept sort of takes over. That's a lot of K-pop, honestly. And it's very hard for a lot of groups to find their sound. And most groups that disband, it's because they never really quite found their sound. They were doing placement after placement. And at its core, it's because they were never really able to move audiences and like strike an emotional chord. AtHeart with Plot Twist definitely did that. Wow, that was only a 2-minute, 28-second music video. That's a pretty good, healthy length. Not too long, not too short, but it's shorter than I imagined. I imagined that this was like at least a 3-minute or a 3:30 video, but that's actually shorter than I imagined. But I think that just means I was that much more immersed into this music and their performance and this music video for me to kind of lose track of time. The music video was also very fun and very entertaining to watch. It's very rare to say a music video is entertaining to watch, but that was actually very entertaining. I love that they actually go for a really movie-like cinematic look, both in the color grading and the visual shot choices. There is something a little bit hauntingly beautiful, a little bit almost dark about the aesthetic of the video, and that really feeds into the emotional aspect too. This is also a very vocal driven song, which I also really loved. Not a lot of talk singing. In fact, the only talking and talk singing in this song is the opening and the ending, the don't know what you got till it's gone, that part. But they also do that very chorus, robotic, angelic effect that makes it feel, even though they're talk singing, it actually makes it feel very haunting. And so that was fantastic. Let's go ahead and watch this one more time and kind of check it out in detail. Yeah, it's already giving such a I don't want to say creepy. Creepy is not the right word. A very intimate aesthetic. There's something a little bit holy about it. From the already like the architecture of the window pane. I'm not saying that's necessarily a religious church window, but we do have an image in our heads of what church windows, especially like Catholic church windows, kind of look like, and they have very regal patterns. And with the light shining through and creating this light halation, they also do kind of muddy the video over a vintage aesthetic. So you're going to notice a lot of film grain as well. It creates a very intimate, nostalgic, almost religious, holy looking video. So this is a great start already. And then these intimate shots starting on the eye contact, passing crayons to one another. That was gross. Love that line. There's no going back after the ick. Also, this like metronome like beat. Boom, boom. Very strange. Very strange. But it creates an interesting spatial sort of like sphere in the song. Like it makes the song sound a lot more rounder and a lot more cosmic. I love it. Her voice is crazy. Her voice kind of reminds me a little bit of Minami from Lisenne. Oh my god. Okay. Every time they do plot twist, I love that they pause the beat as well as backing vocals, backing up the plot twist part, so it sounds harmonized. Sounds a little holy. interesting. That's such a core part of their move where they twist each other's heads. It's a little morbid, but that's cool.
Another plot twist 새롭게 Another plot twist 상상해도 이상해도 달콤했다가 씁쓸한 high high 했다 low low 서지러워도 좋기만 해 멈춰서 거기 다가오면 괜히 밀어내고 싶지 나도 날 모르겠지 Yeah there's 어디로 튈지 날 모르는 마음이 제멋대로 love and hate
Her vocals are also fantastic. Yeah, these two previous singers, these two, my favorite singers. I love her voice too, though. Such a sentimental song and video. Oh, that is so visually just catching.
Another plot twist Another plot twist
Absurd things happening in the video, adding into the plot twist.
Don't know what you got till it's gone. Don't know what you got gone. Don't know what you got. Don't know what you got till it's gone.
Wow. The ending leaves you a little hollowed and empty. Very emotional. You know, throughout the video, they touch on plot twist, the various different visual elements of it. You have a cute girl then holding a hatchet, an axe, trying to break down a door. You have someone in a wedding dress and then sets her veil and the wedding scenery on fire. All these plot twists. A girl sitting alone in a room and then it's covered in mud. It's just such contrasting visuals evoke a visceral emotion inside of you, especially when you pair beautiful things with chaos or quote unquote ugly things. When you pair like a cute girl with a tornado or a wedding dress on fire, mud everywhere, it creates this uncomfortable feeling inside of you. So it's a very interesting visual trickery that they're doing with this music video. By the end, I feel so weirdly emotional and empty on the inside when you see that final shot of the member sitting by herself and nobody else is there. I love this debut. Holy cow, I love this debut. When it comes to minimalistic girl group concepts, it's not a new thing, okay? Right? Like within the past few years, this minimalist dream pop has been so pervasive within the K-pop industry. So many girl groups are going for this sound, whether it's Islet's New Jeans really kicked it off. Who else? Hearts to Hearts. There's a lot of girl groups that are going for this. Yet I feel like AtHeart adapts that sound and does it in a much more dreamier, darker way than anyone else has. I'm not quite sure if there's an EP accompanying this. I believe there is. I really want to check it out. I want to hear like what the scope of the group's sound is. I want to know if the rest of their music is going to sound like this, if it's all going to be packaged really well, or if it's just placement after placement after placement. I'll also have my eye on the group to see if they're worth checking out going down the line. This is a really solid debut. In fact, I would say I find it incredibly interesting. But the question is, will the follow-ups be just as good? Will the follow-ups, will the first comeback, second comeback, will they live up to the expectation now that Plot Twist has set? I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. Guys, I'm going to wrap up my reaction right there to AtHeart's Plot Twist. Let me know in the comments, what did you think? Would love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this reaction and you'd like to see more of my reactions, head on over to my Patreon. Links in the description down below. You can check out any of my bonus reactions, any listening parties. Might do one for AtHeart, can't guarantee it, but that's all done over on the Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support the channel monetarily. If you want to support the channel for free, hit the like button down below. Hit subscribe over here. I'm actually going to have a button for you right over here. You can check out any of my other videos on the upper right as well. That's going to be it for me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.